guys. So it is cold and rainy outside. So we're gonna make some chicken and dumplings. And these, you don't have to make your own dumplings because we don't have time for that. So we are gonna use canned biscuits, buttermilk. Don't use the flaky, don't use the butter flavored, you know, none of that. Just use buttermilk regular biscuits. You can make your own dumplings. I do that usually, but we have a lot of distance learning to do today, so we're not going full with that. And we're gonna put it in the crock pot and just let it do its business. So, also, please disregard my shirt, but this is who I am. I know some of you guys have kids that watch, so I will put a little warning when I post this to maybe not let the kids watch this one. So, okay. We are gonna start with, you can do 4 big chicken breasts, or you can do like three big chicken, it doesn't matter, as long as it's 3 to 4 good sized chicken breasts. So you're gonna wanna chop you up 2 onions. There's no rhyme or reason, it doesn't really matter which size. Mine are like, they're kind of chopped big, so we're cutting corners today. And you're gonna wanna put those, I'm just making a mess. You're gonna wanna put those in your crock pot, in the bottom. And on top of that, we're gonna set our chicken breasts. Just lay them right on top of the onions. Try not, if you can, try not to overlap the chicken breasts so that they can all cook evenly. Okay, so next you're gonna need 2 cans, just the small, I think 10.5 ounce cans of cream of celery, and then 2 of the cream of chicken. And you're gonna put those, they come out so gross. You're gonna wanna put those in a mixing bowl. Oh, they're gonna make me work for it. All right then, do your thing. So we're gonna put our cream of celery in there, and we're gonna fight the cream of chicken. Just put them all in there together. This is a really quick way to throw together chicken and dumplings and not have to fool with it. I know some people are like, oh, it's not dumplings unless you roll them out yourself. And granted, I love to make fresh dumplings, but we ain't got time today, so we're not gonna do that. So, okay, mix it up. Just get that mixed up in there. Just, it doesn't have to be like fancy, because we're gonna put some seasonings in this, and then we'll really get it. Okay, so a tablespoon of parsley, and 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning. Sorry if y'all can hear my guinea pig screaming. He must think like he's getting something. Well, we did a little too much there. We're gonna put some back in there. Okay, so let's do a teaspoon of garlic powder. And you can just do like a little shake of onion powder, because we've already got some onions in there. We're just gonna try to mix that up as best we can. I should have got a bigger bowl, but you know, this is what we're doing, so we're just gonna go with it. But you want to get it mixed really good, because this is gonna go on top of your chicken. Fudged up, guys. I should have got a bigger bowl. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, that's good enough. So let's take some pepper and just sprinkle on top of your chicken breast before you put this mixture on top. Just coat them pretty good. Now we're gonna dump our little mixture on top. Just pour it over the chicken breasts. Be sure to get it all or most out of your bowl or your mixing dish, because it's got all those seasonings in there. Okay, so after that, you're going to want to put 4 cups of chicken broth. You can use low sodium. I'm just pouring it everywhere. It's okay. You can use low sodium if you're not a big fan of salt. But your biscuits, when you put them in later, they will absorb a lot of that salt, and so it won't taste as strong. Okay. I knew I brought this napkin for some reason. And you're just going to pour that on top. So your crock pot is going to be pretty full. Okay. So once you've done that, it's bubbling and it's not even on. Okay. So you're going to turn it on high. And we're going to cook it for about 4 hours. Yeah. And so at 4 hours, you are going to want to open your lid, and you're going to want to put your cut up biscuits in there. I will come back when it's time, and I will show you how to cut the biscuits and how to just put them in there and kind of stuff them down into the hot liquids, and then just cover it up, and it'll cook. The biscuits will cook for about 60 to 90 minutes. Just keep an eye until they're firm in the liquids. So I'll be back, and I will show you guys how to finish it off. All right, we're back, and the chicken has been cooking for 4 hours. So on high, also, let's not forget that. So what I've done, I get just like the little cans of Grand's buttermilk biscuits. Now, like I said, this isn't like Grandmama's chicken and dumplings. This is like Busy Mama's chicken and dumplings. So just the Grand's buttermilk biscuits, and I flour my cutting board, and I lay the whole pack. It's usually 8 in a pack. I think it's the jumbo is what I use. And so you just lay them together, flour your cutting board, and then flour the tops of your biscuits. That way that'll keep it from sticking to your rolling pin or whatever you use to roll with. I have used some interesting things before when I didn't have a rolling pin. Cans, 2 liters, whatever you have. We're not picky, you know, not everybody has all the gadgets. So you're gonna wanna dust your rolling pin with flour, and you're gonna wanna just roll them out as thin as you can. Not like paper thin, but like, I don't know, maybe like 1/4 of an inch. Just, I don't know if y'all can see them, but they don't have to be super flat. There's no like, oh gosh, these aren't flat enough, it's not gonna work. You'll just have puffier dumplings, and it's not the end of the world, and it's not going to affect your flavor. So we're gonna go in sideways on this because I have no space in here. Sorry if y'all hear my guinea pigs hollering, my kids hollering. It's like dinner time, so you know everyone is just like, Mom, feed me. So Mama's trying. Okay, so we are about thin enough here, as thin as we gonna get. All right, pizza cutter. So I already cut 1 can. I usually use 2 cans because we love dumplings. So I have flour everywhere also, so please forgive me. So I use my pizza cutter, and I usually cut them into about 4 strips. And I may cut into the ones I've already cut when I'm trying to cut these, and that's all right, because like I said, this is not formal. We're just cooking. Pizza cutters are so handy for so much more than just pizza. Okay, so after you do 4 strips, we're just gonna run back through the center of them. No big deal if you cut what you've cut before. All right, so we're done with that part. Yay, I already have some already cut up, and we're just gonna throw these in with them. Can y'all hear my guinea pigs? They are showing out. It's their dinner time too, bless it. But you know, we did get our distance learning done today, so it's not a complete flop. We'll get there. At the end of the day, if everyone's fed and school is done, we're doing all right. Okay, so I'm gonna move my cutting board out of the way. Hopefully that doesn't fall on the floor. Yikes. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Get good old crock pot over here. Okay, so you should be bubbling real good. I don't know if y'all can see it bubbling. So I just take a big spoon. We actually might have some overflow here, so I might have to just put half of these in. Hopefully not, because we don't want that. We're gonna try to get them all. If you run into that issue, you can remove a little liquid from your dumplings. Just flipping dumplings everywhere. Happy Monday. Okay. Oh, we might do it. We might be okay. I say that and then we won't, so that's kind of how I do things. We wing it all. Okay, we have enough here to just dump them. I think I just scared the gay boys. They're a little crazy. It's okay. So, okay, once you get them in there, you're just gonna like, just push them down just lightly enough to get them all wet. Might have to remove some of this liquid in a minute because these will puff up. So if you are like super full of liquid, this is a good learning experience because this happens. I just need like the biggest crock pot ever. So you can remove some of this liquid just to keep your crock pot from boiling over and there being a big mess on your counter. But once, yeah, okay. So once your dumplings are done and they swell and then they go back down. So once they shrink back down, you can add your liquid back in there. This is just an extra step to prevent overflow. Put your lid on there, and then you're gonna let them sit for about 60 to 90 minutes. You're gonna wanna check at 60 minutes, you know, to see if your dumplings are like firm. You don't want mushy, like stretchy dumplings. So when they're firm, kind of, you know, stir them around and make sure that you get multiple and check their firmness. So once they're firm, they're good to go and you're ready to eat. Actually, quick note, I lied. I rushed out of there. So when your dumplings are done, you're gonna want to use 2 forks inside of there and shred up your chicken breast and then stir it all around and it'll be ready. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of forgetful, but it's okay. You guys enjoy. Let me know how you like it.